Hey guys, so I am not in my normal service vehicle today. I am in my Prius. And the reason is because the car that I show up to quote you guys in, do a lot of my work, transport materials, is broke. The torque converter clutch went out on it. And, it occurred to me that getting your car fixed and who you choose to fix your car is a lot like getting your crawl space encapsulated. And I wanted to tell you guys who I picked and why. So, when you have an issue with your car or with your crawl space, you get this kind of sinking feeling because I don't know about y'all, but I'm not an expert on cars and you're probably not an expert on crawl spaces. And unfortunately, you got to go pay somebody, possibly a ton of money, to fix it. And you're just kind of hoping that they're honest and they don't screw you, tell you that you need stuff you don't need and have you paying a lot of money that you shouldn't have to. Well, that's all about trust, and there's a lot of trappings of trust. There's a lot of stuff you could look for, right? So for example, I could take it to the dealership because they're the biggest and they're supposed to service my vehicle, right? I think if you're taking your vehicle to the dealership, you're making a big mistake, my man, or lady. I hate to tell you, but they will overcharge you for everything in between because they get the most volume. So they don't have to convert most of their customers. They can convert a very small portion and overcharge the crud out of them, right? Because they know those are the people who aren't shopping around and they make their money just fine. You could go to, one of the smaller shops, the independent shops. And I think you're typically going to get a better service there, and you could go look through all the reviews, and the one with the best reviews probably going to be your best bet. That's us in this case, and the fact that they have a storefront and that they've been in business for a few years, these are all trappings of reliability. And I'm not saying don't do that, but just so you know, that's not who I trust with my car. I trust a 22-year-old kid. I don't know, he probably doesn't want to be shouted out online. He does not want to fix your car. He works mostly on bulldozers and things like that. His middle name is Manly. Kid you not. He's been working on cars since he was a little kid and everything in between. And why do I trust him? Well, is he the most professional? No. I've never received a quote from him. I've never... let's be honest, stuff doesn't always get done necessarily on time, but I trust him. I trust him to be honest with me. I trust him to say, here's the problem, or here's what I think is the problem, or I'm not sure, or I messed up, or I thought it was this and it is in fact this. And for me, someone that I think is going to be honest with me about what is the problem, where are we at, what's the process been, that is the number one most important thing to me. It's not about speed, it's not about the trappings of professionalism, it's about an honest person I can trust. If you type in CrawlLogic Low Country Reviews, the AI overview, which I found this out by accident the other day, will basically scream at you, these are folks you can trust. We have perfect 5-star reviews. Every single review has mentioned that we are honest dealers. So, hope that resonates with you.